Hello everybody, my name is Crystal, and stick to the end of this episode for a little announcement involving this series that I think you should all listen to. Thank you all very much for watching, and enjoy the video. See ya! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be looking at this. Hello friendos, my name is
Crystal,
and welcome to this week's edition of Stay Indoors. Now, I'm very sorry about the introduction. I've just not been myself in the last couple of weeks since the last time you saw the show, when that clone came in and told things that blew my mind. I've still been trying to process it. But shouldn't dwell on it. Anyways, this week we've got the usual. We've got a little chat with Bleat. We've got Sweet's wonderful product review, the thing that you commonly use to write with, and we've got the return of positive news. Finally, I promise there are no interruptions this time. So, let's get started.
Oh, Crystal, you silly sill. You forgot about Quarantine's Got Talent. When will you hecking learn? Anyways, Quarantine's Got Talent will also be in the episode today. Oops. Lol, deal mal ha ha ha.
Bleat is interviewing a vacuum cleaner. At this point, just go with it. Go to Bleat. It's now time for a little chat with Bleat. Hello everybody, I'm Bleat, and welcome to a little chat with Bleat today. As you can see, we're joined by Henry Jr. III, Esquire, from that advert that you probably saw. I don't know if you have, you probably have, I don't know. Hello Henry. Hello. And I guess, the first question, as always, is, what's your favourite Stay Indoors segment? My favourite Stay Indoors segment? I have to say it's these ones. Ah, flattered. You only saying that because you're on it. Well, I actually genuinely enjoy these segments. It's quite fun to watch. Thank you. Anyways, I guess the second question is, what was it like being in your own advert? Well, it was great, really. You know, when Jack first, asked me to be in the advert, I was quite excited. I hadn't done commercial work for, like, ages and stuff, so I think it made a lot of sense to kind of do that kind of stuff. And it got me back into the industry, and I really want to do more, to be honest with you. I'm sure you can find work in the industry. I'm sure someone will care about you. Why, thank you. Next question is, what's it like being a vacuum cleaner? Well, I have to suck. The suck. I guess my final question is, who would you like to see in another one of these chats, in the future? I'd say I'd like you to interview yourself. Myself? Well, that would be an interesting conundrum, but I'm sure it can be done. Surely. I'm sure there's a way around it. Editing and all that. Yes, editing and all that. Figure something out. Anyways, thank you, Henry, so much for being my guest, this week. No problem. Been a pleasure. And thank you for watching this week. Back to Crystal in the studio. See you next week for a very special interview ahead of the Stay Indoors Awards, coming very soon. Back to Crystal in the studio. See you next week for a very special interview ahead of the Stay Indoors Awards, coming very soon. Hello everyone. I just thought that since it's basically going to be the same Hello, I'm Ducky Wucky. And I'm Wucky Ducky. And for those who aren't aware, we have been hijacking some of the highest talents in Quarantine's Got Talent to make up for the fact that we didn't win. No, we didn't. We didn't even get past the qualifiers. We didn't even qualify. Exactly. So what we've done is we have forced Lenny and Panda to be on our side, and they've been sabotaging the public vote. There wasn't actually that many people who voted. You've been fooled by those judges who have been fooled because they don't even know what's going on. You see, we disabled all of the other people's phone numbers, and then we used the hospital phone, which wasn't banned, and we allowed it to change numbers so we could generate thousands of votes. But how did we get away with it? Voice changer, because it's voice vote. Because it's voice vote. And there's very specific rules for voice voting. Yes, indeed. Now, we should hopefully be able to make it to semi-finals. Don't tell now, or else you will die. Stuff that you saw in the first and second episodes of the of Quarantine's Got Talent. Let me just do a little update for you, just to kind of show you how the show went on. So, the first. So the first. So the first thing, of course, Lenny got through just fine. Lenny did his famous monkey bars thing that he did in the first episode. Panda did his disappearing act, and what is it? Oh yeah. And Unicorn got through straight away to the semi-finals thanks to Glitz Golden Buzzer. Yes, the Golden Buzzer sent you straight to the semi-finals. That's how it works. No public vote needed. So speaking of that, we did the public vote. Quite a lot of callers and a lot of voters. Something that I'm sure no one really cares about, but hey, we're doing it anyways. But hey, we're doing it anyways. And the public vote, as the public vote we can confirm, we're going through to the semi-finals, which will be shown in episode 9 of Stay Indoors, will be as follows. Lenny, Panda, and the Unicorn. And those acts will be making it through. Without question. Any of our acts were destroyed immediately. And that's all from us. Back to Crystal in the studio. Nice little interview with a vacuum cleaner there. I guess you could say it didn't suck. Anyways, it's now time for a quick word from our sponsor. And oh boy, is it quite portable. I wish I could go to my favourite holiday destinations, but because of this damn coronavirus, I just can't. Well, now you can! Wait, what? Introducing the new portable travel case! A little case that lets you go wherever you want! I'm glad you asked! Just simply insert yourself into the compact case. Carefully, you don't want to break any of your bones or anything, do you? And then, just sip it up carefully. It couldn't be any easier to do. Just a few simple sips. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god, I'm on the moon!
Wow, I'm in space. Oh wait, I've not got a spacesuit.
We're back in the case. We're back in the case.
Wow, in fairness, Italy, oh no, the times are rising.
And now you can get your own portable travel case, which is $29.99 plus £10 postage and package. Give us a ring now at 020 Travel Case, or go to our website www.portabletravelcase.co.uk to order yours today. And if you give us a ring within 15 minutes and prepare the mayonnaise sandwich with 15% extra cheese, and I will be counting, you can get a second portable travel case free of charge. And they travel together too, for easy convenience. So, what have you got to lose? Give us a ring now at 020 Travel Case or go to www.portabletravelcase.co.uk. Warning, we're not responsible for any limb loss or blood loss caused by the vortex manipulation technology used by the case. Well, I'd use that travel case if I wasn't really tall and big. I could use a pocket dimension and condense myself down, but that technology is really experimental. Don't want to end up with half a body like the last time I used one. Getting the other half of the body back was... We don't go there. Anyways. Now it's time for Sweet to show us what it's like to use pens, because, let's face it, when's the last time you used a pen since the lockdown when we have computers?
Hello everybody, my name is Sweet and welcome to another product review, and today we're reviewing a pen. Now, a pen allows you to write things like computers, but in the olden days. Dates back to the old quill and ink that people used to use back in the medieval times to write their letters and their revenge notes. Anyways, I'm going to show you how the pen is used, like this. So I'm going to write down something, and when I've finished writing, you'll see the finished product. And there you have it. A fully formed message. Now, pens can come in all different shapes and sizes. This is a standard but slightly fancy looking pen. This was given to me. This was given to Jack on a talk by the Northern School of Art. I think it's near like Newcastle somewhere. Anyways, there's a little pen, but it looks like a paintbrush, and that's where you'd be confused, because it's actually a pen. Show you. Look. Now that looked like a convincing weapon. Remember to stab your enemies. Stabby, stab, stab. Well, it's time to go over to the public, but this time, instead of asking them to give their honest thoughts on the product, we asked them to write a powerful message. So, here's one of the most powerful messages that are very relevant in today's modern society. Take it away. It's not weird, you're weird.
No, you're pretty weird, mate.
No, you're the weirdest. Get out. Well, that's about it for this week's product review. Join me next week for another review of the product that is mundane, it's normal, nothing special about it, but you asked for a review of it anyways. But no, you didn't. Nobody asked for this series to exist. Nobody did.
Some very powerful messages there, except for that last one. That one was... it wasn't necessary. We just like a bit of humour on this show. If it even was that. I don't even know what it was. Anyways, it's now time to do an inflatable shot with the weather from the window. Take it away, inflatable shark. Well, as you can see around me, it's quite miserable, and well, ahead doesn't look all that good. As you can tell, the outlook isn't the brightest. For Sunday, we've got very windy and probably showery day around the north,
south will be mostly dry with some nice sunny spells, leaving us northerners hella jealous. And look, for the rest of the week, or at least for through to the midweek, we'll have some showers in places, some sunny spells, a little bit of dry cloud on Tuesday, with maybe a bit of showers across some parts of the UK, especially in the north, and across the contrary, there'll be rain and showers on Wednesday. And that's your look through the midweek. Back to you in the studio, Crystal.
Anyways, let's get on with the segment that has been a bit MIA for the last few weeks. I apologise. Last week was a weird scenario. And the week before... Not weeks. Let's try it again, just from the top. Well, it's time... Well, it's time for the segment that's been a bit MIA over the last few weeks. Through no fault of my own, but also for every fault of my own. Especially what happened last episode. Anyways, let's have a look at some positive news stories. And, we start off with a wonderful one about arts and culture. An industry that I'm technically part of by making this video. I have culture. Most of it's queer culture, and slight other bits of culture, but culture nonetheless. So, basically, an arts centre in North London has basically been doing like these miniature shows and stuff online. That's basically like just getting people to be creative in a time where you're stuck indoors, you don't have much to do, you haven't got a job, and it's keeping the arts and culture industry alive. And that I can definitely commend. That's wonderful. Keeping arts and culture together, we need it. This is why we have the internet. Why media is a constantly evolving medium. Now, we move on to this wonderful community shop in Norfolk that is basically, they've been given a £750 grant to effectively make deliveries to those who need them. They run basically just a local shop in the community, in said community in Norfolk, and they're basically heroes providing food to those in need. And that is Gucci. Our final news article takes us from the British lands, and our final article for today takes us away from the British lands and moves us all the way to the Netherlands. Yeah, we're going to the Netherlands. This news story comes from the Netherlands as Dutch MPs have decided to close all mink farms. Anyone know what a mink is? Here's a picture of a mink. We're looking on the image that they've provided in the article. It's a cute little being, isn't it? Basically, they'll have all the mink farms, they have about 128-ish of, they'll be phased out or closed down, whatever, by 2023. Which is great. Who would want to save some adorable creatures? Hello everybody, my name is Crystal. I kind of had my name and pronouns changed between the filming and editing of this episode of Stay Indoors. So you probably wonder what this announcement is, and basically, episode 10 will be the final episode of this series, of the show as a whole. It'll be cancelled after episode 10, and the reason for that is, well, basically, I want to do other things with this channel, and also under the Dog1818 name, but I'll be getting into that when the time comes, and that will be fine. And I suppose the second reason really is that, well, the government are slowly lifting the restrictions of the lockdown in this country, which means staying indoors isn't particularly a relevant thing. I don't necessarily agree with the government. In fact, I don't agree with the government lifting things so soon, at all. I feel like they should have at least waited a little bit longer. But if they're insistent, and we'll just have to see how this affects the virus, how this affects people in this country. That's all I really want to say about this. Thank you all very much for watching. Stay indoors, and I'll see you even next week or in a couple weeks' time for episode 8. And in episode 8, I'll be going through my intentions for the final 2 episodes of the show. Thank you very much for watching. Crystal's out. Peace.